Welcome to the Mythic Tavern, and today I will be showing you how to win Plunderstorm, what build to go, what skills to use, which skills to ignore, when to engage, when to disengage, when to collect loot, when to kill mobs, when not to kill mobs, where to drop, and things like that. I will be doing a commentary over a full match that lasts about 15 minutes from beginning to the end of me placing number one, and I will be explaining to you every thought process and why I do what I do and how I got the victory and how I could have not gotten the victory if I did other things. Let's get to it. As soon as the match begins, you want to aim yourself towards the dry whisker mine, which is in the top left corner of the map of Arathi Highlands. Right there, you guys can see it as I'm showing you in the video. Cool. So what you want to do is drop on a group of mobs, not an elite. If you drop on a mob, you will get a guaranteed ability. But if you drop on an elite, you will also get an ability. However, the elites guarantee abilities, but the mobs do not. So if you do a mob first, that means you get an extra ability. A lot of people don't know that. So we're gonna have two abilities now. We got the Searing Axe, and we are about to get something else. I think it's a Steel Trap if I remember correctly. Yep, there it is. Steel Traps are actually pretty decent, so that's pretty good. Searing Axe is good damage, kind of, for the beginning, so we're doing alright. The build that we're going for is Fire Whirl, of course. It's one of the most OP abilities ever. And believe it or not, Rhyme Arrow. Rhyme Arrow is absolutely broken at the end of the match if you can get an epic version of it, or tier 4 rather. So, as you guys can see here, I'm not really killing mobs one by one. I'm trying to gather them up, and, you know, of course it's going to depend what kind of abilities you have. You know, Searing Axe is a small AoE range, so it's pretty good, and most mobs in this game, or in Plunderstorm rather, stack up all the time. But, you know, in here I'm just trying to basically clear as fast as possible and trying to get as many abilities as possible. That is the goal, and level up as fast as possible. And here's here's Fire Whirl, which is great. We're already level 5, and I don't think we're even a minute into the match, which is kind of insane. We're already ahead of the game, and there's still plenty of mobs here to kill and chests to collect. So we got 3 abilities, and now we got Rhyme. I believe it or not, this is a pretty lucky run, I'm not gonna lie. Does luck matter in games like, you know, Battle Royale titles like Fortnite or Plunderstorm or COD, Warzone? Yes, there is a factor for sure, but skill also does play a very big part of that. Sometimes you just get extremely unlucky and you might lose a match. That's just how nature of these games are. But regardless, I'm here to teach you, and this poor soul decided to come in here and see what he can get. Well, he's not going to be getting much other than a pistol to his face and get burned. So yeah, there it is, which is an easy kill for us early on. Is very good, because now we have a chance at more plunder, which means more XP, and we got faded now, so if we fade in the shadows, it's a pretty decent escape, but it's not ideal for the end game. I kind of prefer the fairy, you know, where you kind of turn into the Shadowlands thing and you run away like a spirit animal. That is a very good ability. That is definitely what you want to have by the end of the game. So in here, I'm kind of going towards this way. Please pay attention where I'm going. I'm trying to go towards the stars, and I'm trying to kind of pick fights now. But in here, instead of engaging, I'm going to go and kill these mobs because I'm about to get to level 7. There we go. These two guys are fighting, so I'm going to take advantage of the situation. This guy's almost dead, and, well, he messed up, and I decided to Fire Whirl him. Now this guy's obviously going to fight me. So, you know, I'm doing my things. And, you know, I'm gonna throw out my Steel Traps. They're really good for defense and zoning to heal. So, you know, if an enemy has like a melee ability and you stand on the traps, they're not gonna come to you because they're gonna get trapped unless they're stupid. So in here, I'm being a little bit greedy, but I am hoping that I can kind of even out the battle here. And in here, I decided to disengage because I knew that if I continue to pursue this fight, it's gonna be very bad news for me, and it's not worth fighting and wasting time. Early on in Plunderstorm, you really want to just collect stuff and really level up as much as possible. The reason why I engaged there is because there were 2 people fighting each other, so it made sense for me to third party, and one guy was at more than half HP lower already, so it just made sense to kill him. You know, things like that. You have to know when to be an opportunist in these types of games. It's not something I can really teach you. It is something that you need to kind of learn with experience. And the more you play these types of games, or in this case specifically Plunderstorm, you will kind of learn what to do and what not to do, just like anything in life, right? So in here, I'm trying to get, you know, I used up a barrel, so the supply chests always give you items. And this poor soul also decided to engage me. And he was already kind of halfway dead, so yeah, he didn't heal. I don't know why he didn't heal. He probably had his heal on cooldown, or he didn't pay attention. Speaking of healing, you guys always want to be topped off, and as you guys notice here, they're dropping a lot of abilities. I am not switching out for anything because these are the abilities that I want. This is the build that we're going for. We got very lucky early on, so we're able to do a lot of early fighting, and it's really nice. You might be asking, what do you do when you don't have good abilities? Well, you gotta go look for them or hope for the best and pray that the opponent that you're fighting is really stupid or just don't engage in fights at all. And, you know, kill mobs and try to basically collect as much loot as you can. I am gonna be not replacing that. Sometimes I do like the chain here. It's situational, but since I already have steel traps and I need an escape, I need an escape. There's like having two offensive utilities is probably not a good idea. So yeah, it's just not. You have to have an escape for the end game. And my dumbass didn't grab the plunder at the top. I don't know why. Don't do what I did. I completely missed it. As you guys can see here, I'm going from from star to star on the map, trying to kill as many elites as possible because those are guaranteed abilities. So we did get lucky. We do have an upgrade for the firewall, so now it's level 2. We're gonna try to get level 4, and we just got an upgrade for Rhyme Arrow, which is now level 2, and that's really good for us. Always open up golden chests. It's a very easy XP, a lot of plunder for your renown levels, of course, and it's just the best way to level. And look, we're already level 10, and we're not even like over 6:30 minutes, or we're under 7 minutes right now. There's a magical chest here, and let's see what we get. So look, we got an upgrade for steel traps. Getting really lucky, guys. I know people in the comments will probably say, like, oh, you got so lucky, blah blah blah. You know, it is what it is. You guys want to talk hate, that's fine, I don't care. But at the end of the day, I'm here to help people out. So I am now gonna grab the Archon, or Repel rather. That's what this is called. I don't really like Repel. It's okay. Like, it's kind of easy to counter, and I don't know, it's super situational, and in 1v1 fights at the end, it's kind of useless. Because at the end of the match, it's kind of like battle to the death, and there's not much room to move anyway. And here is an unsuspecting victim again. Firewall just kills things, and someone jumped me. Now I accidentally ran into his trap like a dummy. He decided to heal, and I'm gonna heal now too, behind the traps, so that way they're not gonna hit me. And they decided to engage together. Actually, no, I think he went back on me. You know, I fully healed up, so I'm gonna use up my firewall again. And he's leaving now. Always throw traps as soon as they're up. Yep, I just nuked him with an arrow. I'm collecting plunder as much as I can. I'm gonna have to fade out of that because that is a very dangerous thing. Look, because we're level 10, we can be extra aggressive. This guy's like level 5 or 6 or something like that. So he's not gonna do much to us, you know? Yeah, he's level 6. And there's a level 7. These people are in the green. We're level 10 already. 7 minutes into the match. My dumbass run into the thing again. So, yeah, just sometimes happens, you know? And yeah, people just keep coming in and keep fighting. These fights happen so fast, guys. It's very hard for me to kind of tell you what's happening. But yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna drink here. This guy just decided to kind of hide from me. And I believe this is where I go for the long pursuit. Always make sure to have a barrel with you. The boat is not that good for an item. It just really isn't. Barrel is an extra escape and it's very fast. It's really good. I like having barrels at all times. So I've decided to chase that guy because I believe he has a firewall, and I'm trying to get as many firewalls upgrades as I can. He either has a firewall or a Rhyme Arrow, one or the other. So he decided to run away. I'm gonna open up this chest in the meantime, and we get nothing, so it was a waste of time. But it is what it is. Bad RNG. So there are 11 people left, including us. So we're gonna start pursuing this level 9, who's a little bit more on our level. You want to go after higher levels at the end of the game because getting rid of low levels is a bad idea. Low levels are good to keep because they are a distraction for somebody else. People get scared when they just see other players at the end. But they can help you kill the higher level person. It's kind of like how it is, you know. So use that to your advantage. It's a good distraction. So this guy got scared, and now we're being engaged by someone else. We're being third party. So I'm trying to make sure I'm topped off. I'm gonna go around and assess the situation. I don't know why I'm trying to climb a cliff that I can't climb. I'm just being a dumbass running in circles here, and I'm trying not to get sandwiched here, so I'm picking a side. So this guy, these guys are both very low level, so I'm just gonna jump him and probably double kill here. Yeah, this guy's definitely gonna get fried, and he has 2 upgrades for me: the Fade and the Rhyme Arrow. I grabbed the Rhyme Arrow because it's more important. And now I have to fight this guy. Storm is coming in. So as you level up Rhyme, it really gets lower on cooldown, and you can just spam it like almost infinitely, man. Epic Rhyme is like a 4-second CD, which is absolutely insane. This guy just decided to run a circle around me and get fried for damage. I don't know why he was so stupid for doing that. And I did not grab the upgrade for Fade because it was just not worth going back there. I'm trying to stay alive and get away from the storm and not get caught out in a bad situation with my pants down. So I'm just gonna chase this person, try to disrupt him as much as I can. This guy's panicking. He missed his thing. Oh, he turned into a bush because there's nowhere else to run. I'm gonna pop my steel traps here. And somehow that missed. And I'm just gonna hit him. And he's using his fairy. We're gonna rhyme him. I'm gonna chase him with a barrel. This is near the end of the match anyway. I decided to go full ham on this guy because he's level 9. He's low. We need to kill him. We need to do everything in our power to make sure he dies. He leaps away. And now there's another person near us, but our Rhyme just keeps hacking at him. So, yeah, this is pretty good, but he is escaping. Rhyme has insane range, and he can stop a heal just like that right over there. He's eventually just gonna run out of things to do. Yeah, luckily he jumped, and I'm gonna Fade again. Right now, what's really screwing me over is the fact that I have a really shitty escape. Or a teleport, blink, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna grab an item here. Now he ended up engaging somebody else in there, which is good for us. And this is where I was talking about where lower levels are good distraction. Now he's fighting him. Now we have a chance to take out a higher level. Now he's still trying to escape. Look at him. He's still trying to run, and we're gonna finish him off with an arrow, and he's dead. And now, and this guy is already halfway dead. He just used his firewall, and I'm just gonna finish him off. And I was smart here. I did not get into the traps. That was a very good play right there. I did not go into his traps that time. So right now, I'm trying to kind of stay safe, not rush things. I know he was a low HP, but it's better not to rush things. If he's gonna reset, let him reset. You don't want to rush into something stupid. Sometimes it's just not worth it. So I changed to a Quaking Leap, which is great. I had a level 1 Fade, which was horrible. This is a lot better. Now we have a stun and kind of an escape. We don't really need invisibility here anymore. Simply because there's only 4 players left. Who are you gonna hide from? Including myself, right? And the storm is gonna get small anyway. There's just no point in hiding anymore. And we took out the high level guy, and I'm assuming there's no one higher level left. I think he was the highest level guy alive besides me. So look, we have an epic Rhyme, and this is why Rhyme is so good. We're just gonna keep spamming him. Every 4 seconds, you cannot out heal that. He stepped into my arrow. He used up his, wasted his firewall. And now we're just gonna finish him. And I'm gonna land on his ass right here. Nope, I missed. And I landed on his steel trap, and he died from my arrow. Yeah. And we got a fully upgraded, firewall. This is it, guys. This is where we have 3 players left, including myself. So basically 2 people left to kill. And we're just gonna hopefully win this. Well, spoiler alert, we do win this. You guys already know that. So as soon as I see him, oh, it's a level 9. I lied about not having any more high levels. So this is the last person that I have to really kill. He stepped into my arrow. I'm avoiding his, not my arrow, my steel trap. I avoided his steel traps. If you guys noticed that, I was very careful. I'm maneuvering the things there. Oh, and I landed with a Quake, which was great. And I'm spamming with my thing. I am not gonna fall for his trap. We're gonna spam Rhyme Arrow again, and he's dead. Rhyme Arrow, man. There you go. There's the victory. I have no clue where the other guy was. I think he died to the storm. That is how you guys win Plunderstorm. Yes, I know I got kind of lucky with some of my stuff, but this is the build that I like. You just need to know when to engage and when not to engage and things like that. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to answer them in the comments. Peace out and have a good one.